So I was talking to you guys about how I moved recently and about how I needed decor ideas. And I kind of thought like there would be this whole wholesome video where I was just, crafting on my floor, just a bunch of like little DIY furniture bits or like things that you hang on the wall. And I thought that that would be super cute. But instead, I was sitting on my living room floor and I looked over at the hallway. And it's like where my door buzzer and my thermostat are. And I don't know, like something about it activated like a fight or flight response in me because I saw it and my brain was just like, man, this is ugly as
free real estate.
And I don't know, like a savage, I ran to the back room and I got into boxes and I started pulling stuff out and hanging it on the wall. And it's like, I have these pieces of art that my partner and I got at a Goodwill for like $2 in a bundle. And I don't really know what they are, who made them, or where they came from. If you know, let me know, because honestly, like, if it's a set, I kind of want them. But aside from that, I hung them up. They're up there. Looks nice. And then I found the 2 pieces of canvas paintings that my partner got at a convention, like, a really long time ago that he wanted to hang in the same space. So I'm going to put those up, too. And now I've got this idea that I want, like, one of those weird, like, Route 66 like diner gallery wall things where everything's kind of mismatched and not hanging straight, and like I don't know, something about that, like that's that wall. So I'm gonna take it upon myself to use all of these teeny tiny canvases that I've accumulated to kind of get that started. All right, let's go. So because I don't just live on my own anymore, I kind of have to have a level of like clearance and I guess like compromise if things I want to put up all over the walls aren't in both of our taste levels. So before I even went ahead and did this, I sent a text to my partner and I was like, yo, tell me what to paint. It's urgent. And in record time, he sends me 3 texts in a row and he's like, an orange, the Final Fantasy comet, and an eyeball. And I was like, yeah, all right, which is totally easy. So those are his 3. And my 3 went through some weird levels of development. I had all these ideas, and in the end, I just kind of ended up with, like, a weird, like, I don't know, like, set thing, like, they all go together. We can talk about that when we get there, but I'm gonna start you off with the time-lapse of the 3 that you already know about, and then I'll pop back in later. Alright, so, see you then.
extraño mi pueblo tan querido. Extraño mi pueblo tan querido.
Alright, so now that the proper things are done, we have to talk about my three. Like I was saying earlier, I kind of went through like a whole like series of stuff on these guys, and I kind of just chalk it up to the fact that I didn't really know what I wanted to paint. At this point I was a little bit fried, and I just couldn't make a decision, so I would draw something, and then I would erase it, and then I would try to cover it back up with gesso, and it just like was not working for me. So I got it in my head that I was going to do an acrylic pour. And mind you, I've done these at home before with the stuff that you're not really supposed to use for acrylic pours, so it's like, I'm just going to do it again. But I'm a goober, and I didn't measure anything, I just kind of wung it, and so they didn't turn out exactly how they should have. You'll see what I mean in a second. Like, right now, I'm just kind of, like, picking out my colors, and I'm mixing them in, like, all these little, like, jars and stuff, and it looks, like, really aesthetic. But as you can see, it is very, very liquidy, and when you do an acrylic pour, you have to kind of have, I don't know, like, it can't just be straight liquid. There has to be a kind of, like, oomph to them, or else they're not gonna dry. So, I don't know, like, I don't have any measurements, but what I used was, like, I think, like, a conditioner, which was, in fact, probably, like, mainly what was throwing it off, too, with that consistency, but it was conditioner, dish soap, and then, like, a little bit of water and my paint. And I think it's, like, I don't know, I want to say it's, like, a 1-to-1 ratio, but I don't think that that's right, because, again, I didn't look it up or anything. There are, like, tons of YouTube videos, just, like, literally look it up. Someone can tell you how to do this, and I think instead of using conditioner and dish soap, I'll probably use one or the other next time. But yeah, I made these, and then I went ham. I poured them all over these canvases, and like, they're straight up water. I made a mess, but I was hopeful. I think that they were really pigmented. They weren't just like straight up terrible. So I gave them some time, I let them dry, and this is what they looked like when they dried. Yeah, it's not bad, but I definitely wanted to make them better, so I took them back to my desk, and I put, like, some gold detailing on them, and I think it kind of made it look cool. I don't know. It's not my best. If I don't like them later, I'll just, like, replace them with something else, but this is them all together, and this is my finished wall. Yeah, I don't know, it's a cute little homey thing. I'm kind of like gonna add and subtract things from it kind of as we go, because we've not been here that long at all, so there's still time for me to like change my mind completely and put something else there. I don't know. It was fun though. Like, if you make art, I definitely recommend just like putting stuff up that you make, because it kind of reminds you that you can do that. Makes me feel good about myself, and also like the face that my partner made when he saw that I actually like did what he wanted me to do was really cute, so it was a nice surprise. Yeah, that's all I got. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.